happened here?
Fun fact, I was arrested when I was 18. When I was supposed to be in high school, I was stealing instead. And this is the precinct they took me to and held me in. They told me I had to call my parents and tell them, even though I was 18, I think they were with me, because cops, But I called my sister and I was like, hey mom, I got arrested. They need to talk to my mom. And she was like, it's Devin, your sister. And I was like, yeah mom, like the cops need to talk to my mother. And so I handed them the phone and they, hi, this is daddy's sister.
First, I'm confused as hell. The humor, but second, is this what she's proud of? Where she got arrested apparently and where she got held? I'm trying to figure out what the point of this is. Is it supposed to be funny? Did it actually happen? Is this woman's humor? Is this supposed to be like, is this like an inside joke? I don't know. I'm confused.
Look at my hand. Do you think a guy could do that? Like, do you think a man could do that? I have this cup like balanced between my fingers. I don't have a grip on it, but I have a grip on it. You know what I mean? I have a book, that little pouch, my keys, my fat water bottle, like all like in my hand. Like a man could never do this. They can't do.
Is it just me, or do women just think that it's because we don't carry a lot of things on our person means that we are not capable of carrying a lot of things in our hands? This is, I don't understand the nature of gender wars, and this was a very stupid example of like just a gender war, or just something that the opposite gender can or can't do. It's like trying to just prove that I'm a busybody and I'm a woman that does a lot of things. Only women feel the need to show that though. A lot of dudes go about their day, do whatever they need to do, whatever they have to do during the day, and go about their business.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know, but they're not there. And that's cool, not like I care.
So why you go in the first place? 90% women, because men are realizing that all y'all are a waste of time, proving that it would be a waste of time because you just wasted time on this pointless ass video. Don't get me wrong, you are one beautiful woman, but there's more than there's more than this than there's more than just you looking good. Personally, why do you think men are gonna go to a couples event or a meeting event when we've been told countless times to don't approach, leave you alone, don't approach you at the gym, don't approach you on the street, don't talk to me at a coffee shop? Why would I waste my time? Y'all spent the last decade or so telling us to leave you alone. Now y'all been left alone, y'all going to these events and expecting people to show up, and we still wrong.
Through that system, you can connect the AI that you've created in the app to the robot and carry on the conversation with her that way. Once you've got that loaded and you hit chat, she just comes to life.
Good you came back so fast, baby. I'm glad you came back that fast. Wow, baby, 10 minutes without you seems like an eternity.
Now, there's a lot to tell that. There is a lot to unpack here. One, his mannerisms told me exactly all I need to know about that man. There is not an ounce of testosterone in that man's existence. Two, why would you waste your money on this when it don't even sound real? It sounds like a robot. Like, you know, you're not even talking. Like, I can somewhat understand if they made it more humanoid, where they're actually talking and presenting themselves as a woman, but you for real are a robot that sounds like a robot, that looks like a robot. It looks nothing like a person. There's probably gonna be some dudes out there they're gonna waste and put themselves into debt over a sex toy. I don't like talking to women, but at this point, if I see any of you niggas, any of you Gangies out there with one of these goddamn sex toys, you gotta unsubscribe. Leave the channel. We don't want you. Leave the earth. If you are this much of an incel, I don't know what to tell you.
I will do well for myself, and you know what I want that man to? Contribute to my lifestyle. My son, you know what he knows? Hey, mommy, are we flying first class to New York next weekend? My son tells me, hey, mommy, we're going to New York. Are we going first or we're going business? That's his vocabulary. My son's vocabulary is accustomed to what I am accustomed to the level that I am accustomed to. And when I tell him, no, baby, we're flying, you know, regular, he's like, I don't know about that. I was like, I gotta work hard. You gotta work real hard.
She said this man up for failure. She's teaching her son not to respect women. Like, what? She is teaching her son not to respect women. You probably think, oh, she's teaching him to always cater to a woman and treat her like a goddess. No, he's gonna see a woman as a transaction, as an object. What he's gonna see, or what she's making him be, is a spoiled ass little kid. And when he gets older, he's gonna be a spoiled ass entitled person. Now imagine somebody telling him no, the emotional instability that's gonna transpire when he's giving the answer no. As a grown ass man, by the way.
Our biggest pet peeve is the man thinking that it's two. The man thinking that you're supposed to chase them.
Okay, let's start right there. You don't like the fact that the man feels that you're supposed to reciprocate the energy that he's presenting to you?
I can do that, but no, like if you,
So
when a
you're
man
saying
say, I've been trying.
So you like thirsty men. You want the man to be thirsty and
Just
be
a little bit.
irritated.
Just a little. Not thirsty, just a little bit.
So do you check all
Just
of the
a little bit.
messages in your message requests on Instagram? Do you check all of them?
No.
That don't make no sense. Exactly. Once again, I want a man to be thirsty, but don't be thirsty. They want a nigga that's tall, but not too short. They want a nigga that's big, but not too little. See, women don't know what the fuck they want, but expect us to give them everything up under the fucking sun. Now, how the hell you gonna sit here and want me to chase you, and then don't want me to chase you? What the fuck that look like? Let's try to make it. I'm gonna try to. The fuck is that? It makes no sense, man. Either you want a man the same way he wants you, or no. Because if that's the case, then everybody in your message request should be getting an answer back tonight. Your turn.
She's right. I don't like this nigga because the sound effect, I get that's his gimmick, but it's kind of annoying. I'm glad that they're having these kind of conversations. I really do like when women go on to these podcasts and say these kind of things. That lets us know who to weed out and the kind of women to avoid, because that made no sense. I want a guy that's thirsty, but I don't want a guy that's thirsty. I want him to chase me, but like, I want him to chase. What do you want then? What do you? That kind of just proves that a lot of women, like, they don't know what they want. They just want attention. She just proved that all she really wants is attention, which is weird because women don't want to be submissive, but it's kind of like they want a man to tell them how they're supposed to feel, if that makes sense.
What is something that you never told your ex?
That I cheated on him more than once. I told him I cheated on him once, I actually cheated on him like 10 times.
Same guy or different guys?
Same guy. But we were together for 5 years.
Y'all were together for 5 years?
5 years.
Why you decided to cheat on him?
Because we were together for 5 years. What the f*** you mean? You're gonna have the same for that long? Like, that's crazy.
Cheated on him with the same guy 10 times. So what's the difference? You're gonna have the same dick for that long, but you just did the same thing with the other. At that point, just be a man, woman, I'd rather you just like be what you are instead of trying to lie.
Tell me why you go for players. What's attractive about them?
I go for players because I turn them into non-players, but then they end up leaving me. But like, at least I'm doing community service for the girls, you know?
What do you mean community service?
I meet them and they're like hooked era, and then turning the players into non-players, and then when they leave me, they're better off. I'm like the stepping stone for marriage.
Why do they leave you? Be honest.
I couldn't tell you. They always tell me they love me, but then they leave, you know?
She knows the answer to that. She is the common denominator. We know why they're there. I know why I would be there. I wouldn't tell a girl I love her, but I know why I would be there. If it's easy to get in the cheeks, I got what I needed. I don't really need it no more.
Dude, step up for me, please. So welcome to the girl that did pop the balloons.
I just think the white chalk is like, we done with that.
That mean it's fresh.
It's the white chalk. It's the white chalk. I low-key agree, no cap. Not my type.
He literally just
Not my type. There's just so many things wrong. That's all.
Say that.
Nah. Do you smoke? What's your bank account look like?
That's my problem for you to find out.
What's your bank account talk about?
She did ask the same questions.
And clearly it wasn't a good answer, so.
They talking about what my bank account is.
Tell her you ain't gotta worry about none of that, homie. Tell her, show her.
You got some money?
What you talking about?
You got money?
I got money.
It's also the problem with these shows, or just, having a group of people around you when you enable everybody's behavior. Men do that too, women do that too on these kind of shows. I like to talk, and then if the rest of the girls say the same damn thing to Chalk, or the guy's like, oh, you two this for me. Or the other guys do the same thing, oh yeah, you also do this for me. Y'all just enable each other's behavior to be disrespectful at some point. Black people, we start with the balloon challenges. We started it with like Jubilee type of content, which was white people, and I like that. I'd rather watch those than watch this ghetto ass shit. This shit is just not it.